Today we're going to play some Devotion Midrange Scoia'tael. I thought this would be a good spot to try out the buff to Braenn in. I think she'd probably make sense in this type of deck. We could use her charges to try and ping things set up for Shiro. That's a good option to test her out in. As far as the rest of the deck, pretty standard for midrange other than one change. I was going to say small change, but it isn't really. We're going to play Tactical Advantage, Simloss, Pass, Ethne, and we're going to play Gezeros. As someone mentioned wanting to see a deck with Gezeros recently, and I thought we could play Gezeros in here instead of the normal, like I either run like a Braenn or a Great Oak, something a bit more control. Philavandrel as well you could do. But I think we'll try out a Gezeros. We do spawn enough units here that we can get some good value from him. I thought he'd be fun to try out in this specific deck. We got the Shiro, Call the Forest, Council, the Mating Season to spawn a bunch of guys. That's why I thought the Gezeros is going to make sense in this deck. We're already spawning a bunch of things. I've played with Symbiosis before as well, but I think this will be fun. Then we have the Gord and the Fauve and the Braenn. Then we have our natures here, Rebuke, Harvest, Backup Plan. Not really nature, it's a tactic, but they're all cards we play off of the Simloss, depending on the situation. Got the Guardians, which are a great opening card, what we usually put Tactical Advantage on, and we've got the Catwatcher at Depths and the Oak Critters. Overall, just pretty standard for Devotion Midrange Scoa'tael here, other than the Gezeros edition and the Braenn, which we want to try out. So, not much else to say here. Let's go get in some games, see if we can get some big Shiro explosions. Those are always quite satisfying. Zeb McCain here, 1970, playing some Blaze of Glory. Probably Renfri Warriors, although there's some options there. It could be something else. Looking at our hand here. Double Circle of Life. Not amazing, to be honest. I do like playing specials. Ooh, do we want him in... We could Circle of Life the Shiro, or we could put it back in deck to play later. This is what kind of Blaze of Glory deck it is. We know exactly what power we want our Shiro to be. I think I'll keep him in hand for now. Sometimes you want to have him in deck, so you can change the value off of like a Call the Forest, something else you want. This is probably Renfri. Probably have to blow up a bunch of 6s. We'll see. See where the game goes. Hopefully we get a little value from this. It's not that likely, but I want to be able to spawn the tokens with this. So it'd be really great for the Gezeros. We should have played her range, by the way. So it is Renfri. Absolutely no surprises there. No surprises there. Let's go with the Harvest. This thing is such a high roll. He's going to kill it, but it's such a high roll. He's going for the low chance to kill it, I guess. So 1 out of 9. Is he going to get it? One out of 9. This is the removal approach he chose, by the way. He did not get it. Would have complained quite a bit if he did. That being in mind here, and considering his deck, I think we could either just go for a Shiro here. It'll blow up 24 points on his board. We could just go Shiro 1 leader. We can go with Simloss, we have Whisperer. We could do this, the Whisperer play first. But the Shiro is very tempting here. I think the better play though is the Simloss.
Feign not ignorance. Remember to whom you speak.
The valley of flowers. There is no place more beautiful.
This could mess up the Shiro, but we want to save Shiro anyway.
With magic and
Yeah, kind of figured that was going to mess up the Shiro. I want to Whisper a value because he didn't seem like he wanted to try to kill it. Realistically, I wanted to save Shiro anyway for later round. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us. Now he kills Whisperer. We can probably get some Gezeros going this round though, that's nice. Use Adrenaline 3, so it takes a bit. The nice thing about the frogs with Gezeros is they have the order to move them, so they can stack themselves to the range row. You can't spawn them all there. It's pretty nice. We get a pass out of him. I don't really want to pass on even. Let's just take the random hand buff off of this and make it not random. Just put on Gourd. I think our long round is better, so we should probably just go round 3. The only thing is it doesn't carry over the Mahakam Forge. That can be our one play. Mahakam Pass, I should say. You can just play that and pass on 7. That's almost certainly what we want to do. The thing is, he gets a Renfri carryover, which we can't really avoid, which is likely why he passed there anyway. I've got some choices. This is the best choice, I think. None of them are really going to stop him from going Renfri plus a bronze and carrying over the Renfri order. Nothing really stops him from doing that, but it is what it is. Oh, he doesn't have it. So he's keeping the extra mulligan to try and find the Renfri. He hasn't drawn it yet. That's kind of a big deal. I mean, he's seeing 5 of his 7 cards here, plus an extra, so unless it's the very bottom card of his deck, he's going to get her. Let's see, what are we looking at in our deck? We have our Ethne. Should be relatively safe against this, or in this matchup. Would love to see these two. The Oak Critters are interesting because I do set up for the Gezeros a bit. I don't think we want 2 copies. Like I said, we're looking for the Fauve in particular. So our Gourd's not going to have that many on him. We just play this first. I was trying to think of a reason why we wouldn't. Didn't come up with one. We could call the forest Fauve into council. That's probably what we'll end up doing. I want to do that later in the round to make sure we have row space. So he's going for a lot of rain. That's his approach. Reasonable. Taking some health off of us there. We could do the Fauve play here. The problem is, it's not really a problem with it, is there? Anything better than that? Not really. Because it gets this on board. Guess we'll go for it here. This will enable the Braenn to have her order be a deploy, basically. Spawn a bunch of this Symbiosis while we have it. Because as the rain ticks down Ethne, he'll have ways to kill her, potentially. So we might as well just front load our natures here to make sure we get that value. And if we're doing that, we want to get the extra Symbiosis on board from the Guardian. Yalmar makes sense here. Let's see, what do we want to do? We could Braenn. Play this. Let's go for this, see what we get, because what we get could change how we play.
They can hide, but there is no escape.
I kind of want to leave his things that are 6 power at 6, because I think we might end up Shiruing for 6. So, that's what we want to try and do here, I think. Plus, the things he has at 6 are now in the ranged row, so it's not like Gezeros is going to hit them. Let's do this. Make another ranged. We do have Gourd Last Say, which means there's a potential for us to never get in Geralt range. Which is probably what we want to aim to do, is never get anything in Geralt range here. Let's go for the play cards. One's quite strong. Suppose we can't Shiru for 6 as long as Ethne's at 6 though, but I assume the rain will hit her eventually. Perhaps not the safest assumption. Let's just get this going. He might Brockfire Warrior that to deny it, so... But then he doesn't get the other effects. The Bear Witchers also could come out this turn. Like, Geralt Gwent to Bear Witcher is pretty likely this turn. But that's okay. I was debating if we leadered this, but I don't think we do, just in case we get a better target for the Shiru. Another 6. Oh, he pinged the Ethne. This is a good Shiru turn then.
Best drown yourself with those damn nets.
Otherwise he can boost this up. I think we just take this Shiru. I guess we could either take it or we can try and set up Braenn to knock the Bear Witcher down. That's a potential option, but then we don't hit the little half-brew anymore. I think we do go for the Braenn. There's a chance he plays more stuff we can hit, like the second Bear Witcher. Something like that. We'll go Gezeros this turn if the Shiru's not looking great, which I think we'll try and wait as long as possible for the Shiru.
What are you gonna do, huh?
So we knock the other Bear Witcher down to 6. Looks pretty good. He shouldn't have any healing or boosting other than maybe a Triss. I guess the Triss would be really good this turn. So we should do the Shiru just in case he's going to do that. So I sense a Triss coming pretty soon. Let's just take the lead. Weldboar the Sea, that's an interesting one. I guess it's instead of the, whatever her name is. We'll boost this up so we have an extra unit to target here, and I was going to say hopefully it spawns here. This Gezeros is going to actually be worth quite a bit here. I was going to say this is instead of, I think, the Iris combo. Iris Darren is playing the Weldboar the Sea instead. Very cool. Problem for him is he will never get a Geralt. Oh, he's playing Igni. Never mind, he has a... he got us there. I was going to say he's never going to get a regular Geralt on us. But again, the Gorge should just be big enough here. Even the surprise combi doesn't work, so... There's the Berengar. GG. Got us a little bit with that Geralt, but ended up being a pretty good game there for us.
Keep a stiff neck.
Time 06. Probably some Koshchey Renfri. Still very popular. Since we drew both of these, I kind of don't want to mulligan both for Simloss. Because they do well against, like, an Andrega Larva. Go Simloss into that if we have to instead. We don't have too many bronze cards we can play here. It's the unfortunate thing. Kind of looking... Well, that's not a bronze, but... close enough, I guess. Actually, Braenn Opener makes a lot of sense here. With Lord Riptide nerfed to 9, she can't die. She can shut down all the early engines he wants to play. Let's see if there's a scenario coming out. Yeah, there's a scenario. So this is good then.
Come closer.
This is pretty good then. I want to remove that, but we don't have a clean way to do it. I don't really want to FOV, or Call the Forest FOV here. I guess with Shiryu in hand, though, we can always get Simloss off of Izern's Council. Look at the FOV.
Wait, yes, you won't let us talk to strangers.
I want to preserve Braenn charges because it can really shut down like the Neckers and the Andrega Larvas and stuff, especially comboed with these in hand. If we shut those down, we should be able to win the round and deny him a whole bunch of what he's trying to do here. Let's see, do we ping this for the RNG? Probably not. Let's see, those are both good. We'll take the Bonded. It has a higher ceiling. It's melee for the damage, right? Yeah. Braenn's charges here are being very useful. These will get buffed up in extra time. It'll be a little harder to remove these. See, oh, 2 damage. That'll let us get rid of another one. This is going pretty well here, but he still is in a position where he can win this. Now we're looking at some problems here. I think we have the Simloss, but then we don't have a round 2 push. We're in a mating season. I'm just thinking how many leaders we want to use. We obviously want to move this guy because it triggers extra points. We want to mating season him. We'll try and set up for Gezeros here. Use Gezeros to win this round, try and save Simloss. So we can move the frogs ranged. And then the Cat Witcher Adept becomes good too, with the frogs out.
And now I should remove my own. Run away.
I think we should be good here. I think he's going to pass. But if he goes for a big tempo play here, we can just drop the Gezeros. I don't think he will. Then we keep the Simloss potential pressure play here round 2. Okay, I like this. His round 3. There's potential for Shiryu against these decks that swarm out a whole bunch of stuff with the Larvas, but they're all going to be different values, most likely. Do you want to counsel into... We drew Simloss, so we can go counsel into Shiryu for the points if we want to. Get him up to 5. I think we want to have that option. And then, obviously, this we put back for Simloss. We open this. Does he Riptide it? Probably. But we have to play this round. So I think we open this and try and find something that Riptide doesn't kill. We just found a whole bunch of bad choices, basically. It's unfortunate.
We'll put Mahakam boots to Imperial arses.
None of those accomplish what we want, so that's quite unfortunate. And then we were supposed to play that range, but I was a little tilted. We got 3-4 point options. Wait, put it melee. We'll try and get a Gezeros going here again. Cave Troll, okay. Sure. I mean, he has something going on here. Let's see what it is. Doesn't look like Witch's Sabbath, but if it's a Witch's Sabbath deck, we can't do anything about it. Now it's looking more and more like Witch's Sabbath. I don't know if we want a Simloss then. We have no other play. The only other play is Ethne. I think Ethne's good though. Because whatever this is, playing Cave Troll Defender means you're really committed to the combo. If we force it out, we could be okay here. And he can't play the Caranthier yet. Want to play this while the Gezeros is in hand still, so we keep the points. That's pretty good because we have Simloss on board. That's also quite good. I think we'll spend a leader boosting that. So the Riptide's gone now. We already saw a Parasite. This should be Caranthier. There it is. And there's that. We get the leader out of him. It's pretty good. Harvest is better because this 2 points goes into armor. We could move the Cave Troll as well. Moving the Cave Troll is probably the best choice, actually. We could Rebuke, +1 damage would kill the Koshchey. Just protects the second Koshchey, though.
No point in showing mercy. No point at all.
Alright, Gezeros, please do something. Already gave us an extra 6 points there. There's the Sir Scratch. With no Sir Scratch, no Koshchey, his round 3 is a lot weaker, and we should be happy passing. He has 1 Koshchey, but no leader, no Sir Scratch to proc it, so that's okay then. He'll win this round, but we should be in a decent spot. We just have to deal with the one really tall Morntart. We don't have a great answer to Morntart, unfortunately. I don't think the Shiryu will do much. We drew the Shiryu as well, and the Gourd. But I'd rather have a 6, or I want to get the... We have to put 1 card back to get off of Council. I'd rather put Shiryu back, have higher ceiling on him. It's a pretty clean answer there. Koshchey has too much armor, that doesn't kill it. There it is. Guess we could have done it with leader. But he's not going to have units that come down and kill this. We should be able to kill a Koshchey next turn. With its order. He's going to lock us. I guess we can't kill it then. We can't be locked. We don't have enough damage. He's going to proc that. Shiryu will come out at 5, right? It comes out at 5. That's definitely worth it. So we're going to move this down. Ping this. Get this to 10. Just fire the Shiryu here. That should pretty much secure this. Morntart is big. Gourd's pretty big too. It just depends. The difference in our current points means that the Morntart's not quite enough, I think. So he's not going to have anything else good, or he's just, yeah, he's keeping this proc. So, kill this. I actually kind of don't want to kill something. If we kill it, it gives an extra point to Morntart, whereas if we leave it on board, it gets an extra point of Thrive. So I think it's better just to not kill these. I guess this has 2 Thrive, though. Yeah, it's 2. But it really shouldn't matter here. GG. I guess the math on this is even. With the 2 Thrive, we probably should have killed it, though. This one we didn't want to kill, though.
Any last words?
Johnny Mozg? Frost? This will be an interesting matchup. We're both in Devotion. Both in Devotion. Gezros will die in this matchup, for sure. I'm just trying to get some Gezros value in these games. That's really what I'm focused on. It's quite fun. I like myself some Gezros. What do we want to put back here? I want Rebuke so we can kill Aristocrat, but because he's not playing... he's not... Oh, he could be Frost Tatterwing. I've seen that too recently. Because he's not playing Crystal Skull. Put this back in case we draw the second backup plan. I want to make sure we have something for Simloss. Really surprised there's no tactical decision or Crystal Skull. I think that's wrong. Protecting the Aristocrat and getting dominance with it is very important. Sure, he gets it here, but I don't think this is how you should be going for it. If we do this, we get the Ardgaith out, probably. Or at least know if he has it or not. And then we can kill the Winter Queen early in the round so she doesn't surprise us later. Red Riders, okay. Let's go for the back row only. Gives us some time to get a point or 2 off of a nature card. Not thrilled about the idea, though. Nothing here really speaks to being that great. We'll play this with Cat Witcher, I guess. Give him a couple vitality points. So Foglet. It's not a very big Foglet. There's a very good chance the Simloss backup plan kills that, which lets us pressure on even while setting up a ranged row to drop into Gezros. The thing is, we don't have Gezros, so that's not like that amazing. But I still think it's worth trying to do this. This does 4. We just need to find 3 damage. There's a couple cards that do it. That's 2. A lot of things do 2. And we didn't get them, so punished.
Too fast for you, Dwan. I foresee victory.
Very punished there. So many elves do damage, we just didn't get enough there. Only 6 bronzes. Oh, okay, he's playing something alright. He's playing something interesting. We could hit it with a Rebuke. I think that's fine. The most Frost duration you can get off 1 card is 6. But he does have this too. With only 6 bronzes. I guess there's a chance this is like non-devotion? No. Okay. This is fine. He's ahead too much, though. Thing is, he's gotten this far without playing Winter Queen, and we played Simloss. This is a really bad position for us. Rebuke gets us a little bit, but with extra turns of Frost, we just give him the pass here and just say, yes, you're in a better position. The reason this isn't terrible is because he can't just drop Carinthia Golden Child because he's only had Frost in the 1 row. We have no Tall Punish in our deck, so the Golden Child will just be gigantic. So we Can't let him tempo drop it on us. We are missing a lot of key cards here. I also think the specials are better than Braenn. He passes. It always feels bad when they pass and you don't have Mahakam Pass. It's in the name. You're supposed to play it when they pass. Go for one of these. Then on Gezeros.
Sword and arm be one.
Ethne, like I said in the other game, Ethne doesn't die to Riptide anymore. But it does die to Riptide Frost. So she's not a safe play. Not in the current situation. We have a lot of options here. A lot of things can get us a lot of points in this round. Still want these 3 cards. Is our only Dryad her, though? Okay, so we get her off of Council. Gives us Call of the Forest. The only thing we're really looking for then is Mahakam Pass. I don't think he's playing Aristocrats, to be honest here. I don't think he's playing them. Let's open with this, in case he is. We put back Rebuke. We can get Rebuke off of this. I just think he's not playing Aristocrats. Maybe since they got nerfed. I mean, that's never living here. You have the fob for it, though.
Mighty Esne won't let us talk to strangers.
There's no units really want to call the forest, so this is fine.
Make certain the Nightfall is ever sated.
It's a 1 out of 3 that the frost kills us after Riptide now. And he only has 1 leader, so we can't guarantee it. So that's good. This isn't amazing. Braenn has Zeal. Not sure how helpful that is. None of these are great.
Whoops a daisy. How else did it happen?
That means if we play Shiro, he gets knocked down to a 6, which is in Shiro range. If we want to remove him, we'll have an option to do so. There comes the Riptide. No surprises there. Like I said, Frost plus 1 thing kills it. There's Winter Queen. Gezeros is going to die to the Imlerith's Wrath, unfortunately. Also, Council's Brick, since we top deck that Fauve earlier. It's like the one card we didn't want to see.
There. Now let them dangle a while.
We probably need to kill Winter Queen, to be honest. Probably have to kill her. Gezeros comes down. And maybe there's no Imlerith's Wrath. There will be, though. This is a lot of points if he doesn't answer it. But the Imlerith's Wrath hasn't been played yet, and he should have it in hand. Oh, he doesn't have it. That's a huge deal. That's a huge deal. Shiro here, we can hit... We can hit a big Shiro this turn, too. So we move Shiro once he goes to 6. He gets knocked down from the Trickster. Then we ping this, that goes down to 6. So we're going to move Shiro once, means we want a melee.
What do you want?
Plus, our Gezeros is not even 6 anymore. So fire this. Is it better to kill this or save the leader charge to move Gezeros an extra time is the question. I think we just take the 6 immediate points. There's a good chance Gezeros dies this turn. This is dead, which is a huge problem.
I have lived long, seen all, and I am born with it.
He's saving Imlerith's Wrath for Gord. Or he doesn't have it. This is bricked, so just throw it out. Hope it spawns ranged. It didn't. Now he knows our last card's Gord, though. He's Golden Child, Wrath, we lose.
Fitting gift for our king.
Kind of honestly, if he has anything good here, we lose. Because we're only ahead by like 2 points. But we need to not top deck that FOV. There's Golden Child.
There is no escape.
We need to not top deck FOV because it bricked the Isengrim's Council.
Humans have no place in Broccolon.
Symbiosis. Are we? He's first. Going first is really big here. If we had Simloss, there's an argument to double Rebuke off Simloss, so we're gonna play towards that as an option. Didn't get it. But otherwise, he just wins round 1 with the Aquan. Going first is such a big deal here because we have to do this. Going first is so good for him. It's the Guardian we can drop as well, but then he'll rebuke ours. He has the Symbiosis points. He has the Order. He could kill it with like Circle of Life if he's running it. We want to be the one developing our stuff first. Hamadryad. We can't kill that. We play this, it goes into him, he rebukes us. We probably have to pass. The thing is, if he ever has Aquan in a round, we don't. Like, if he has Aquan like round 2 or 3 after winning round 1, we are in so much trouble. The problem is we don't have access to Simloss in our hand, so we can't go like a tempo counterplay. Okay, that could have been worse. No Aquan still. We do have that Gezeros. Gezeros might be important here. If he has Caress, we feel really bad here. This will deny a lot of value off the Fledgling and engine points. So we can't put it on the Fledgling, obviously. He's playing Devotion as well, okay. I want these. Because we want to go into Cat Witcher pretty soon and get value on it. So we need good value cards coming down. We probably try and secure this with Gezeros uneven, potentially. Just the fact he hasn't drawn Aquan is so bad for him and so good for us. Or if he has drawn her, he's decided to keep her. It's also an option.
No mercy!
Gonna Simloss on us. Should be Harvest, right? If he gets the elf that does like 2 pings, the archer, we feel really bad. He's gonna kill 2 frogs, get 10 points off of it. Brigade, okay, that's fine. It's not good. All the ones that do damage to multiple things are bad for us right now. Oh, an Elven Seer. That is unfortunate.
This is elven land, Dwarf, upon which your kind dies.
It's very unfortunate. We have 50-50 that we get a Simlos ourselves here. Otherwise, we would get either this or this, both of which are good because this one could get us Rebuke. We have a 67% chance that this answers the Seer. I think it's risk worth taking.
The only good human is
There he
a
is.
dead human.
At your age, at 2 centuries, you behave like you were barely one.
Take that. Take that. Take that.
They can hide, but there's no escape.
We're currently on even, so I think we fire this order. Go ahead. Go up on even. I meant we were tied on points, not uneven earlier. So we can go Cat Witcher into Gezeros if he goes low tempo. Yeah, we go Cat Witcher here. Cat Witcher is worth 12 if it fully resolves, which it should, so it's quite good. And we just take this on even. That's great. We both have Ethne. His Ethne will be better because he should have more natures. His Aquans also makes things a lot better for him, gives him more things that Ethne will trigger off of. So I think our short round with Gord, since we get last say, is potentially better. We can carry this over as well. She probably has in this deck too. I think we play this round. Call the forest into Shiru. We'd like to draw Gord. Let's play pass. We're always playing this round no matter what happens in the round. Minor's good here. Gives us some protection. He's playing it too. See what he gets. He also gets a Minor. Fair enough. Now's when we play Harvest. Is this better? Will we trigger this twice? Probably not, so this is actually the best one. Now we just go Sentry. Just go Sentry. Has good synergies with our deck. I was debating if we'll move our Minor, but that's just a waste. We should wait for Shiru to see what we need. No Aquan? No Aquan. Looking at Harvest off of Fov still. I think we Ethne here. We move this. We're going to go into a Gezeros play next turn. So we just want to throw out a bunch of points quickly here. Next turn we go Gezeros. Since he's in Devotion, the Gezeros will be very hard for him to kill. Should you guys own Ethne here, or he's going to go Aquan? He goes Aquan. Fair enough. If he leaders that, we can kill it with Shiru. If he doesn't leader it, it's safe. What's he going to go for? Safe approach. Fair enough. Let's go Gezeros. Alright, there's the shutdown. Fair enough. Fair enough. The option to kill Aquan here. I think we do it. He has no big engine on board now. Like, this is kind of a good engine. All right, we get the ethne from him. Good.
Come on. This is your home, your home.
That's good. We go into harvest here. Are we going to... Yeah, we're going to harvest. There's a chance this gives us a purify, which would be a huge deal. Don't get one, but this is still decent. We have the pass out.
Above sabotage, you'll find yourself below ground.
We can do 5 on Shiru. No, we can't, because we'd go to 8. So we grab Shiru here. I'm thinking if we really want to... If we're trying to really push this. Just debating what would happen. Gord would go up a decent amount. I'm debating if we can 2-0 here. Because he gets probably 4 points off of this. Go Gord. Shiru would come out at 4. That's not useful. If we go to 7, we kill ourselves. We go to 8 though, because we get an extra point there. We just throw the Gord at him. Just say that he doesn't have a big tempo card here. Take the 3 extra here. 4 extra, I should say. Yeah, we got him. GG. Let's see, we facing a Renfri deck? Maybe. Maybe not. Let's see, we got some nice buffs for Shiru here if we want to go for like a tall removal, in case he's going like a Kolgrim or something. Get that back for Symbiosis, hopefully. Gord we want later. Put him back. Once we drew this now, that's quite bad. See if we get Vilga Forts from this. Now we can't go into the Symbiosis. I mean, we could do double rebuke, but it's unlikely that's useful.
Two bad sides. It is better to be on the winning one.
Could be constructs, I guess. Can kind of be a lot of things, to be honest, right now. That dies to assassination. Let's just hope it's not in his hand. Could be Clog, I suppose, as well. You never see, like, normal Nilfgaard decks. It's always some scam strategy. Ah, battle stations. What do we got? Yeah, it's Kolgrim. So we got coded weapons in here. Well, I guess it could be Shoot, but it's probably Kolgrim. Okay, it's Kolgrim. We see an Infiltrator. We all know what that means. Take that buff on Shiru this time. So we have to win round 1. Yeah, keep clogging away. Super fun gameplay. Elven Seer, we have nothing that can target it. So it's actually not a good choice. But it's the only thing with potential, so we'll pick it. It's better than the other ones.
It is inevitable.
Just by virtue if we could create a sorceress. It's the only reason it's better than the other ones. The 3 damage can't hit something because they're both in the same row. So this is technically the best. See if he knows that or not. We get the sorceress. High roll? Nope. And guess that's our best option.
We are the eyes of Dawn.
We could Call the Forest Simloss, but like nothing in our hand works with Simloss. But bleeding's kind of interesting. Obviously he's ahead here, up a card, but we cannot lose this round because it's just game over. And hopefully the Braenn lives because we might be able to get something done with Shiryu. Okay. He gives us the pass there. That's fine. We want to save decision, I think.
Wait, yes, and he won't let us talk to strangers.
We're gonna need Shiryu to do something really big. Downside here is we're not drawing Simloss. We have Council though, so Council gets it. We just can't get Simloss and Gourd. Since we're gonna rely on the Simloss, I want to have the backup plan to play with it. Drew the Gourd. Interesting. How do I feel long round 3 against his deck? I mean, we kind of just drew everything good. But again, we can't deal with Kolgrim. The Kolgrim just has to come out this round. That's it. Has to come out this round. And it's not going to, so we're just gonna all in here, because if he wins the round, he wins. And then we just GG at the end of the round. That's obviously what's happening here.
Rock along command. Lady of the Wood. As do I.
It's gonna go Mage Assassins. I debated leadering. I debated it, but with Shiryu, I wasn't sure I thought we'd need it. Let's hope he gets unlucky. I want to keep at least one of the tokens. Okay, that's fine. DP1's fine. Snowdrop. So we top deck the Snowdrop. That's good for us. Oh my goodness, he bricked it. I don't even know if that was intentional or not, but he bricked our Simloss. I was playing on the Simloss, but he stuck a Watcher in our deck. He stuck 2 in. Well, GG. It's just too skilled. Kind of need to draw a card here so we can kill the Snowdrop with the Shiryu. I guess good play by him by bricking the Isengrim's Council. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it was good. Like, draw 1 card here, come on. Like a Meta or something. I don't think they run Meta, but, you know, can hope.
Need 3 agents on her at all times. I'm watching.
We need the Snowdrop to die with this, because he'll get the Sandor to 6 probably. Or go to 7, we can Shiryu that. I just need to hit the Snowdrop too. We need enough of a swing that it matters. He probably like Abductions now though. That's not drawing. He put Renew in our deck. Ah, well there's no way then.
Always use protective eyewear when handling toxins, they said.
There's no way then. We have to fire the Shiryu this turn. I just don't think this matters.
What the shit are we planning with all this anyway?
So he just goes Kolgrim as Adrenaline 1. I just don't think what we do matters here. So he gave us the Renew. I guess it's kind of weird they gave us the Renew. So I was counting on not using it. Gourd's too small. But we have to try and force out the... Just gotta play it. We can't win around 3 with Kolgrim remaining, so we just have to hope he has to play it, because he gave us the Renew. The abduction's like 13 points, though. So Rient's okay.
When I finish with them, there'll be nothing left to bury.
Get the Kolgrim and renews an hour deck. The problem is we don't have a short round. We have to exactly draw a sim loss. Why'd he give us Renew? I was just throwing away a free win. Like, he probably still wins, but he can't play the Renew now. Our only win condition is drawing sim loss. Or that, because it gets us sim loss. Maybe there's a chance. The Renew's in our deck. You can't play that with Abduction. It's like a 12 version card. Did I just throw the game? Why'd he give us the Renew?
Young lady, you'll strain your throat. Help is on the way.
False Siri, okay.
The good of the Empire, that is what matters.
Like, does this work? Do we kill this? Backup plan kills that, right? I don't recall exactly. We take drone. Simlos basically is just going to create 2 things. It's taking drone better. Loses to Sangreal. I can't imagine a world where his card isn't Abduction, though. It has to be Abduction. We lose if we leave this in deck and it's Abduction. Yeah, so we win. This guy wins this game instantly upon keeping the Renew in his deck. I have no idea why he gave it to us. He must have thought we wouldn't play round 2, but it was the correct play to round 2. Wouldn't play the round 2 there. We played towards our win condition. We went with something instead of the sim loss in the end, but we have to play that round 2 there. So that's the deck, guys. Some Devotion midrange with some Gezeros. Gezeros did some good stuff for us today. Didn't really regret missing out on like the Braenn Oak big punishes that much. Not in these games, at least. So that's something. You can tell I wasn't used to playing Gezeros in this deck, so we didn't always throw our stuff ranged, but we should have. Overall, though, pretty happy with how this went. Not really any of the big Shirus we wanted, unfortunately, but we still won a bunch, and the threat of Shiru just makes your opponent play in weird ways sometimes, too. Would have been great if we get like some giant Shiru explosions, but unfortunately not. Overall, though, the deck's pretty good. The only thing I would say is Gezeros and Braenn. I think Braenn actually is good now in this. I think she's quite good in this. The 3 pings really help setting up Shiru. And if you get to deploy, it's like 3 damage. It's 8 for 5. That's not bad. If you don't have the deploy, I mean, they're probably putting their 5 damage removal into like a Duan Kinal Guardian or something. They're somewhat similar in value, depending on how many specials you play. or how many natures, I mean, but she's better with the Shiryu, so I think that's interesting. I like having her. As far as the rest, I think a lot of it makes sense. Gezros, you could swap around, like I said. You can go Braenn, bump like up into a Dunka for another unit if you want to do it that way. Get some more hand buffs. You could swap him out for the Philavandrel, nice and easy. You could swap him out for the, what's the other one? The Dragon Lady Saskia. That's not bad either. You can always just run the Great Oak by cutting probably her down to a 4 provision. A lot of options there. But overall, had a lot of fun with this one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.